Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to this World Cup simulation. We are here, game number 5, the first game of Group C and the last game of this opening weekend. We just saw Portugal versus Spain this morning. A great game by Spain. Surprising to see Portugal just kind of weak on around the edges there. But we'll get the nicest team, one of the favorites, and another regular. We have 2 regulars coming into this game between France and Australia. Man, I am freaking up right now. We have also our live broadcast on Instagram. We'll start off seeing the teams coming down the tunnel. So you skip that. There we go. We're starting off with the formations for today. France starting 11, having all their big guns, Mbappe, Griezmann, having a 4-4-1-1, exactly like Iran and Saudi Arabia we've had before. This formation's been winning so far. Those teams who've had it have won the match. Their starting match, at least. Australia coming up here. Oh my goodness, a nice one. 3-4-1-2 and a diamond type formation here. Have a little bit less of defense, but have a little bit more support. And here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Australia starting off. One of the favorites of this tournament. Trying to see the underdogs of this whole group. Coming up down, Jadang, Benisht, the German. Behich. Man, these names are kind of hard. Salisbury, Behich, German. Coming down the left wing, saying what's up. They're just introducing each other, saying hi, we can pass. We can pass France, but you have a lot of pressure on us, so we'll pass around you. It's doing really well to keep possession, Australia. Not feeling the pressure that France is putting on, but France is still staying on it, trying to get the first touch on the ball in this whole tournament. Rajic going down midway, going past this French defense. Well done. Juric down the left wing, having 2 players against him. Jedinak, Madi. These names sound kind of Serbian, but they're Australian. It's kind of weird. Alright, Moy. There we go. Pogba coming up with the counterattack of Kante. Coming it up halfway line. Doing really well. Doing a lot faster. A lot more work than Australia is on their first possession. Doing really well to come up here. Kante, Mtiti, Lamar, Kante. Kante coming around really well done here by the French offense on their first possession. They are coming in the Peligro zone. Lamar coming up with the cross. Ooh, there seems to be a sign of a handball, but we don't have handball here on FIFA 18. That would have been called in real life. It's your code. We got Luongo. Wow. Luongo, Lecky, Rajic, intercepted, easily done by the French offense. Paul Pogba coming up with a long shot, showing off just a little bit. Anyways, let's see who's on this. Nobody's on my live broadcast. Anyway, we got the goal kick out for Australia. Australia coming out, Jedinak, Madi Jedinak. Introducing themselves, passing around, calm and collected. And we're just starting off 17 minutes into this match. We're having quite an even match, just as if we were watching it, a high school game, just playing around, trying to see what's available, or the options. And French doing really strong here, the defense. But now the Australia's getting a little bit more on the aggressive side, trying to get it out there, get the options available. Nice little chip in. Ooh, it's fallen. There's no call there. Just get up, referee says. A nice center there by the Australians. It's out, counter, deflected, dejected, rejected by the French side. Griezmann loses control of the ball. Juric coming down the goal area. Coming out, Modi, nicely done. They're calm and collected, going forward and going around. Just playing around with this defense. Nicely entered into the penalty area, Rajic coming up with the corner, coming up with a cross. It's a nice one, but the defense is there. So White strong when the counterattack. It's recovered right into the goalie's hand. Lloris is his name. Loris. I'm thinking of Spanish there. Giroud, the 50-50 ball. Nice slide tackle in there to recover the ball. France coming up, another shot. Wow. They're just every chance they get, they're coming up and shooting it wildly. We know that the French are a really good team, but they can do a lot better here. Nicely done by Australia to control the ball. Coming down, Luongo, Juric coming down center. Oh, 9 to the penalty area. Nicely done by the defense to get intercepted right at the moment they needed to. Juric, Rajic, oh, nice cut of direction, gets a nice option, Tiro! Goal kick, it's the first option for Australia, but it was a great one. Australia showing up and throwing down with France. They're doing really well. Lecky out to the left. Leggy back again. Nice 1-2 combination to get around that French defense. Playing around Australia. I'm really surprised. Right coming down. Luongo, Jedinak. 1-2 combination. They're doing fantastic here. Jedinak advancing the ball nice and legs. I think they should have most of the possession here. Nice little touch by the French, but it's recovered by the Australians. Moy coming down. Nice and seeing option. Passes to Jedinak. Behich, Jedinak, coming around. This defense is working quite well, but they're being played around. This is what the tempo is being set by the Australians. They're playing their own game. The French have to play around that, trying to get it back onto their own possession, back into what they need to be doing. Nicely done by Pogba, but no! Moy's even better. Moy recovers the ball after he gets the little steal there. Behich, oh! Right off Mbappe, it's a throw-in for the Australians. 40 minutes into this match, we are 0-0, but it's a great showing by the Australians coming around, playing with the French, one of the favorites. Everyone's a little shocked by this. They just see Australia's a pretty strong team now. They're showing up and throwing down. Go big or go home. I mean, this is only once every 4 years they get to do this. Moy, Jonash, Luongo, good attack, but the defense is even smarter, noticing that hey, they're coming up strong. We got to get there at the moment of play. We're going into the penalty area. Nice slide tackle by the Australians to get a recovery. Mbappe coming up with the pressure with Behich. Behich coming around. He's not fazed by it. Moy, it's a nice interception by Paul Pogba. Griezmann, Mbappe, Giroud going the 1-2. The 1-2 is not intercepted. It's the end of the half here. It's an excellent half by Australia. We got to give props to them. France is starting off a little nervous, I believe. Even though they have a strong ass freaking attack, we know they're better than this. Let's see who's on my live stream. One person on there. We have, oh shit, Jesus Carrasco telling me to shut up, but I am one of the best commentators on the west side of Phoenix. Here we're coming up with the stats. 0 goals, obviously. 2 shots by the French. No, that's kind of weird. 1 shot by Australia was a weak shot, but here we go. Possession. Most of the possession done by the Australians. We have an awkward French team out there. And we'll begin the second half as soon as possible. Here we go with the French coming on. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Second half's coming off, and French have to do a little bit of adjusting here. Had to recover. Oh my gosh, a little push in the back. No call there. This is a little advantage, I suppose. Teddy Lamar Griezmann, nice 1-2 there. Is a little bit better than the first half. Lamar coming up the left wing, coming out with a cross there, trying to look for it. Cut of the direction, pass it back to Griezmann. Lamar, he's on right there. Lamar is a nice cross! Deflected, rejected by the Australians. It's a recovery by the French. It's a nice interception once again by the Australians. Now the defense is showing up. We saw more of their offense in the first half. There we go with the French coming out. Lamar coming down the left wing, seeing has 2-on-1 there. Kurzawa has the recovery. Conte, Giroud. Now the French team is showing up. They were just resting the first half. They say they were just resting. Griezmann, Paul Pogba, Giroud. Nice 1-2, excellent tiki-taka kind. Oh my goodness, the interception by Jedinak. Juric coming off. Let's see the options. He sees it behind us. A nice, excellent passing, getting quite a bit of distance there. Passing it to Jedinak, Moy. The interception by Griezmann. Griezmann recovering the ball near the halfway line. Passing it to Lamar. Lamar crossing it. They're in Australian territory. Nice option to see Giroud. Giroud to Conte. Conte seeing like, look at see it. Oh, passing it down the left wing. They're playing down the wing, looking for that cross. Mbappe. He's off. No, it's going off the Australian defense. He wasn't involved in play. We have our first sub. Irvine coming on for Luongo. He had a bit of a touch of the ball, but he's sub nonetheless. Here comes with the corner, Griezmann. Excellent. Coming off the Australians. It's a header. It's cool. The goalie can grab it with his hands. There we go, off to the halfway line again. Intercepted by the Australians after the 50-50 ball. They end up winning it. Conte, Koscielny, Pogba. Pogba down the left wing, playing it down there. Sidibe. Let's see, it's slowing down the pace here, but now it's French. All French here, all French game. They're playing the tempo. They're setting it up. They're fighting their own fight. Australia now is trying to recover after that. But the French have overcome the first half embarrassment. Pogba, Sidibe. Oh, nice heel pass to Mbappe. A little bit of skill move. But it's more important to get the tactics out there, get that first goal, get this break of the equalizer here. Giroud, Griezmann coming down, nicely done to cut their direction. He takes off the pressure. Lamar coming into the penalty area. Giroud coming into the penalty arc. He's passing around. There we go. It's a lot calmer now. That's how they should be playing. I got the first great option of the play of the game here. Giroud, Juric coming down. A little roughing up in the back. The referee is accepting us. So let's play on, boys. Sidibe, nice heel pass. Now both teams are playing calm and collected, playing with their skill moves, showing just how relaxed they are here in Russia. Dragic, nice through ball, almost coming down. Nice and calm and collected, just coming around here, looking for that cross, looking to break and just undermine this French defense for what they've been doing. It's playing just like they played in the first half. Nice slide tackle by Pogba to recover. Pogba down to Lamar, playing it down the left wing. That's how to be playing it forward to Pogba. Intercepted by this Australian defense. Excellent. Down Behich. Moy down the halfway line. Behich. Irvine, the one subs. Intercepted by Griezmann. Kurzawa having this counterattack coming up. Playing a little bit more aggressive. Playing it. Having a little bit of crescendo in the play. Oh my goodness. Having a little chip in. And nothing's done with that. Intercepted by the Australians after the header by the French. Moy coming up, passing it to Irvine. They're having a lot of pressure. We're even here. 79 minutes. It's kind of a shame that we're not having any goals by anybody here. Both teams seem to be wanting to leave with the 1 point, but obviously no one wants to start off their World Cup like that. Anyway, we got Rogic coming down halfway line. Nice chip in there. He cut it through, but he has a 4-against-1 here by the French. Nice pressure, and there's the payment. Giroud passing it to Griezmann. They're having a nice advancement. It's 2-against-3. They can do it. Intercepted. Sidibe coming back around. Excellently done by the Australians to get it around, but Griezmann's back in the penalty area. Shot! Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Right off the post. It was an excellent chance at the goal, pretty much all by itself. It's still 0-0 here. We'll have just a few minutes left, but the French got to be disappointed with that one. Oh my goodness, having another substitution. Payeti coming out with Troisy. Let's see our live. Everyone's left my live stream. Here we go. Wright coming up with the ball after the goal kick. 4 minutes left in the game before the injury time. But there's no options for an extra time here. I'm sorry. This first game is kind of disappointing. We saw a lot of skill by both teams, but not a lot of chances acted upon. And what we did get was a little embarrassing. It's just a weird one. Giroud coming here, hopefully getting the first option. It might be one of the last attacks they get. Passing it with the heel pass. Nice one to Pogba. Mbappe, he's free. Let's see if he can break it. Oh, God, just wide off. The goalie got a touch as a corner kick. 90 minutes, we're at injury time. The referee's going to let this on. Counterattack by the Australians. Sidibe coming up again. Injury time, a little bit of a foul. No, come on, get up. You initiated contact. Mbappe, Pogba, then to the penalty area. Hopefully to break this. Griezmann. Oh my goodness. Nice little defensive effort by the Australians. So we're going to end this 0-0. Unsatisfying end to this game, but man, that's just what we get when we have two strong teams. Two regulars here, France and Australia. I think we hear kind of a disappointment by the fans. They're kind of booing here. But we have an excellent skill set by both teams. We know how they're going to play the rest of the tournament. Unfortunately, they're going to start off with 1 point instead of 3. And we end this opening weekend of football here with a 0-0. Well, I would say a defeat for France. Technically, Australia wasn't expected to win anything. Here we go. I thank you very much. My name is Hernando Torito Peña, a.k.a. Crazy Jalapeno. I thank you for watching this broadcast. And we are going to present to you the next Group C match in a little while. See you next time.